All right, this is chapter Helio versus Geo. So in the previous chapter, we talked about how they were, how the belief was that in the beginning there was the Earth at the center, and afterwards they believed more that the sun was the center. Now, there is something interesting about this, and that is that they didn't realize either even though heliocentric theory was more right, it wasn't all the way right, because they thought we were like the center of the universe instead of just a part of the universe. So that was still a difference there. All right. I also don't think this should really be on a line since it's not really moving, but maybe that's just me. All right, anyways, let's do this. Okay, number 1. What does the prefix geo mean? And I did go over this yesterday, but prior to the scientific revolution, the geocentric model was used to describe the universe. It is known as the Ptolemaic system, after Ptolemy, pronounced Ptolemy, P is silent, who described this system. The geocentric model theorizes that the Earth is the center of the universe. The sun, moon, stars, and planets orbit around the Earth. The prefix geo means Earth. You can find it in other words such as geography and geology, which both have to do with Earth. Many ancient civilizations use this model, including Aristotle and Ptolemy's civilizations. So geo means Earth. All right. What does the prefix helio mean? This idea, which seems odd to many of us now, was based on 2 things people saw. First, the sun, moon, and stars seemed to move through the sky. Second, the Earth did not seem to move. It seemed solid and stable. Ancient Greek, ancient Roman, and medieval philosophers believed in the geocentric model. They also believed that the Earth was spherical, circular, round. They did not believe the Earth was flat. However, the Greeks believed the planets moved in a circular orbit. Later, Copernicus and Kepler would suggest oval orbits. Basically, this is all because the math doesn't make sense. So once they start adding math into it, it doesn't work out the way it should if it was circular. So if you ever wondered why math was important. All right. As the geocentric model was challenged, Christian theologians did not want to go with the new model. The geocentric model matched descriptions and passages in the Bible. A heliocentric model would then challenge these parts of the Bible, causing conflict. Some even believed that angels moved the sun, moon, and stars through the sky. The new model would shake this belief. So there is a... I don't think we're going to talk about it because we're not going to watch the documentary. There's a passage in the Bible where, and there's, multiple references, but one is where God stops the sun in the sky. And if the sun is not moving, then it wouldn't be stopping the sun in the sky. So it would challenge that aspect of it. A lot of this comes up with Galileo. Of course, Galileo is going to pretty much say that because he was religious, he would say that people who wrote the Bible just interpreted it incorrectly. So in a sense, instead of stopping the sun, it was stopping the Earth. In a sense, is what he would argue. All right. Onward. And he's going to get in a lot of trouble for that and other stuff. All right. The heliocentric model theorized the sun was the center of the solar system and the Earth revolved around the sun. The prefix helio means sun. So, got Earth, and we've got Sun. What does the geocentric model describe about the universe? Now, we already went over this. It's this: the sun, moon, stars, and planets move around the Earth. And we'll get to the heliocentric model in a minute. So that's what does the heliocentric model describe about the universe? Heliocentrism was essentially the opposite of geocentrism. Heliocentrism was proposed before Copernicus, but Nicholas Copernicus helped the heliocentric model gain attention. Johannes Kepler expanded on the heliocentric model. After mathematical calculations and watching the sun and planets proved circular orbits to be impossible, he theorized that they were actually oval. Galileo Galilei supported the observations of Copernicus and Kepler by using a telescope. So, yeah. Earth moves around the sun for number 4. Now let me go back. So, okay. While the geocentric model was the most popular model, people believed the sun, moon, stars, and planets were being moved by, and we already went over that, it is angels. The person who made the heliocentric model gain popularity was, and that was Copernicus. I just read that. Hang on, let me finish the rest of this. Where are we at? As science often does, the theories were expanded upon further. William Herschel, is this? I'll say it in American. Frederick Bessel. This is probably German, where it would be Friedrich Bessel. And other astronomers later realized that not only was the sun not moving around the Earth, but the Earth, sun, moon, and other planets were not even the center of the universe. While in the early stages, both the geocentric and heliocentric models were both incorrect, one model used science to expand to a greater truth that is now verified with high-powered telescopes, satellites, astronauts, and other technologies. So, this is number 7. Let me double check. All right, person. That was Copernicus. The angels. Describe the planets and moon. No. Okay. Let's see. All right, and that is it for that chapter.